Welcome back, folks. Today we're going to create another sports themed design. This is more of a poster, and just in case you guys are getting tired of the football theme, I am going to do a little switch over to soccer. Now, you don't have to use this for soccer. You can use it for football. So let's get started. I'm going to go over to my uploads and I'm going to place a photo on my workspace. This one right here. And I'm going to place this image as my background. Now I want to add some numbers to this design, so I'm going to go over to text and I'm going to place some text on my workspace. I'm going to click inside of this text box and I'm going to add 2 zeros. I'll just make this a little bit larger, like this. And I'm going to change the font to a font called Wildcat College. This is what it looks like right here. I'll make that a little bit larger. And right now my goal is to just place this image where I want it, or this text rather, where I want it to appear on the soccer player. I just want to make sure that there is enough space between the 2 zeros for that soccer player to fit in between. I'm going to take this text and I'm going to change it to black. I don't think it really matters what color the text is, but I'm going to make a duplicate of this page. I'm going to get rid of that background because all I want is the text. I'm going to take this text and I'm going to come to the share button because I want to download it to convert it to an image. I do want a transparent background and I only want page 2. I'm going to click download and I'll come back up to this page here and I'll create a duplicate of this page. I'm going to get rid of the text. I don't need the text anymore and I'm just going to select that background. I'm going to go to my apps and I'm going to search for an app called Clipping Mask. This is what it looks like right here. I'm going to click that. And with my background selected, I'm going to say start masking. Now I have that image of the numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select image and I'm going to choose that file. Here it is right here. And I'll say open. So here we have our numbers. I'm just going to crop it a little bit and place it strategically on my workspace. Now we can resize this either by dragging the corners out or these little handles up or down. And I think I'm okay with it like that. So I'll come back here and I'll say add to design. I'm going to delete this background. I don't need it anymore. So here is my clipping mask with those 2 zeros. I'm going to copy that and I'll come back up. I'm going to get rid of this text box and I'm going to place that clipping mask directly over the original image. Now, a great way to do that is just make our background a little bit transparent, just temporarily until we can place that clipping mask right on top. And I think that's pretty close right there. So I'm going to take that background and I'm going to turn up the transparency all the way. And as you can see, we can't even see that clipping mask is there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on the original background or the image of the soccer players. And I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to use magic grab to grab the soccer player and the ball. I'll say grab. I love Magic Grab. Let me know in the comments whether you've used Magic Grab. So here we are, the soccer player and that ball. It's now in front of our clipping mask, which is okay. Which is exactly where we want him to be. I'm just going to reposition him just to align him to be on top of our clipping mask. I'm going to click the background. I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to change the color of the background to the sea blue using Duotone. Now we have the intensity here where we can toggle the strength of that blue color. And I'm going to leave it right about there. I'm going to close this because I don't need that anymore. I'm going to grab our soccer player and I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to add a shadow. I'm going to add a glow shadow, and for the glow, I'm going to make it white. And I'll make the intensity a little bit stronger, and I'll decrease the size of that glow just a little bit. Now, unfortunately, when we're using shadows, that is going to resize our image, which means we have to try and place the image on top of other images if we have other images there. So, but it doesn't take a lot for us to do that. As you can see, I've managed to do that quite easily. So here is this image, and here is where I need your input, and I would love to hear your comments in the comment section of this video. So here is one option that we can use, and I know that the zeros are a little bit hard to read. I'm going to make a duplicate of this because what we're going to do is we're going to go to position and layers. I'm going to grab those zeros and I'm going to actually add an outline. So clicking edit, I'm going to go back to shadows and I'm going to use the outline feature to add a white outline. So my question to you is, which one do you like better? Do you like better this option? Do you like better this option? And I'll just do one more to make it look like he's popping out of this zero here. I'm going to grab that image. I'm going to make a duplicate. I'm going to take this duplicate and again, I'm going to align it right on top. I'm going to go to position and layers and I'm going to bring that duplicate right behind the zeros like that. Now I'm going to take the top and I'm going to crop the left side to make it look like the player's arms and leg are coming from the underneath of that zero. So this is what it would look like. So which one do you like better? Do you like this one better? Do you like this one with just him on top? Or do you like this one with no outline at all? So on this one, if this is the one that you like the best, you can find a white gradient just to hide that harsh line. So let's go to elements and let's look for a white gradient. And we'll go to graphics and I'll just grab this gradient right here and I'm going to place it right there and just make it a little bit smaller. So let me know which one of these designs you like best. Vote in the comments and let me know. All right, guys, this is all for now. If there's anything else that you want to learn, just drop that in the comments as well. And if you want to hear more about my live classes, ask me in the comments and I'll give you more information. All right, guys, if you learned anything in this tutorial, press the like button, subscribe, and turn your notification bells on. Bye-bye for now.